Hi Virgo, I hope all is well. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 10th to the 16th, 2017. I'm doing my usual Crux Ansate spread, but I'm using the tarot of the Masonic Tarot. Okay? Alright Virgo, so in your first position, you have the Two of Gold here. Alright, so gold in this deck represents, it doesn't represent earth signs. It represents, fire energy. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. And with this, I feel like this is a fire sign teacher. They could be a professor. You could have gone back to school recently. And this person, I feel like, has been wanting a lot of your time. They may want more work out of you is what it feels like too. But for some reason, as I was shuffling the cards, I was getting, not shuffling them. As I was putting them out, I was counting their positions, but in Spanish. So maybe some of you are learning Spanish. So this could be a Spanish teacher that I feel like has been a bit demanding of you. Maybe they want you to do better in your Spanish. And maybe if you're not learning Spanish, I feel like there's some kind of language barrier between someone that you are in a relationship with. So they could speak Spanish fluently and you don't know Spanish that well, so they're trying to teach you because you're in a relationship with them, okay? And they want you to be able, like, you could be meeting this person's family and they want you to speak or introduce yourself in Spanish, and you can't do it because you have to spend more time learning is what it feels like to me. So I feel like there's this element of, I feel like you're even taking classes because this represents you taking classes too. You could be paying to get Spanish classes done. I feel like even numerology with this, maybe you want to know how to do numerology in Spanish. Okay, so if it's not like you're teaching people. Either you're being taught Spanish or you're learning how to teach people how to do numerology in Spanish. Something of Spanish and numerology here. All right, so it feels more like learning for your starting point for the week. All right. In your second position, you have the Ace of Gold. The Ace of Gold, this is fire energy going on here. You could be tied to one. All right, like I said, with the language barrier, I do feel like you're dealing with this person and their English isn't good. So whereas your Spanish isn't that great, maybe this person, this fire sign person, their English isn't very good, so you're needing to communicate something to them, okay? And that's why there's that need to learn Spanish, all right? If it's numerology and you have people, if whatever job that you do and you have people coming in and they don't understand what you're doing, you need to learn how to speak Spanish. If not Spanish, even like more languages, you want to learn more languages is what it feels like, okay, to add on to that list. All right. Because to me, how I see it is like in the US, to me, Spanish would seem like the second language of the whole entire country. English and Spanish. All right, so that's where there's that need to really pick up on the language. All right, this person, if this is someone that you're dating, I'm feeling like a man, like they're very handsome. They could be taller than you also, and they're very this is a French person, like they're French. All right, so I know that French and Spanish are very tied close together. Like there's a tight tie between French and Spanish. All right, so this could be a French person where that's what the issue is. Also, they could be trying to teach you French and there's some kind of difficulty, but there's patience with this though. You have patience to learn, but I feel like it's going to take some time. All right, and I feel like this card also represents you waiting on communication. You could be waiting on communication with your finances. All right, if this is a new job, you're waiting to hear if you're going to get the job or not. And with this, I do feel like if this is a job, I feel like it's a job that you've been waiting very long for. And it's something whereas, like, I'm getting the number 8 very heavily for a lot of people this week. So I know the number 8 is very significant to you, but I feel like something with 8 years, maybe you have to work. Maybe you've been working in a job for 8 years and maybe there's time to leave it and go on to something new. And, or it even could be you've been in a job for 8 years and you haven't been promoted yet. There's some kind of lengthy time at a job and waiting for a promotion for a long time. And that's why it's almost like, okay, 8 years is up. Am I going to get my promotion? If not that, something is occurring possibly like in 8 weeks Something with 8 weeks. I was getting this for Capricorn, and I think Cancer was also getting something about 8 weeks or 8 days is very significant for a lot of people for this week for some reason. Okay. In your third position, you have the King of Chalices. Chalices represents cups. So this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man that you're dealing with. This could be your father, could be an uncle, brother, etc. Doesn't matter. The person. But with this, I feel like this person, if you're dealing with them, they're trying to get you to change something about you. They may want you to be more focused. This could be at work. This could be at home. This could even be at school. Like if you're younger, like if I'm reading for someone who's like younger, like below like 18 years old, but I don't really do below 18. But if you're just younger than somebody, then this person, I feel like they're trying to guide you in the right direction. All right, they're trying to get you to stay focused. They could be trying to get you to pick up something that you're very good at doing. It could be photography, some kind of art, etc. They just want to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Whereas with the Spanish, I do feel like maybe they want you to pick up your Spanish better. If this is a relationship, you're dating someone where there's a language barrier, and that's why there's that need to learn, is what it feels like to me. All right, and even if not a language, I do feel like learning from each other. Maybe there's something you need to see about this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man. Maybe there's something you're not seeing about him. All right, there's something murky water is what I'm feeling. So there's some kind of there's murky water to me. If I take it, it represents to me secrets. All right, murky water or hesitation approaching this person. All right, so there's some kind of level of hesitation dealing with them. They may be harsh with their words. They may come across very harshly to you, but they don't mean to. That's just the way they are. Okay? In your fourth position in your future, you have the Queen of Chalices. So you got, whereas you do have a male, now you're dealing with a female Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman. This could be a family member that's not doing very well, and maybe that's why the King of Chalices is communicating to you about this female Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman. He's trying to tell you that she's not feeling good, basically. All right, and I feel like it's a bit saddening to you. I feel like you spent this person. You see, if you look at the picture, this person's eyes are closed, so it feels like yeah, there's something going on here with this person, and it's bringing on a little bit of, it might have it might be that, interesting. See, now I'm getting a message like Sleeping Beauty. Now, when I think about Sleeping Beauty, I think about, you know, the person when they fall asleep and they don't wake up. So it could be like, or they're sleeping for a very long time, or they're like in a deep sleep. So this could have been where like someone went to sleep and it's like they're in a deep sleep. So it could be like, you know, someone who's in a coma that you're waiting to hear about. All right, it could be even like a I'm feeling like a diabetic coma or something, and you're waiting to hear. And this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is communicating to you about this person who was in a coma, is what it feels like to me. Okay. But I feel like I feel more so, if it's the future, I feel like this person may already be in a coma. You're just waiting to see what to really do. What are the next steps? Like, how long should we wait to see if the person's going to wake up out of the coma, is what it feels like to me. Okay? In your fifth position, you have the Knight of Chalices. So you got a lot of water going on here, as I already see. The Knight of Chalices is like I said, it could represent someone coming in very quickly, someone coming in very emotionally as well with this card. I feel like they're bringing news that's going to stir up a lot of emotion in you. All right, and with this, I do feel like you're walking on eggshells with someone. You could be walking on eggshells with this experience, because you may be younger, you may be an onlooker to this, you're confused, there's some kind of element of confusion. This could be a coma situation where you're confused as to how someone ended up in a coma, so there's some kind of confusion associated with that. And it's family communication. It seems like there's like a mother, father communicating to you about an aunt. So whereas maybe you do have like a fire sign parent, and you have a water sign parent, like a mother and father, communicating to you possibly about a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces aunt, is what it feels like to me. Okay? And with this, there's possibly even some kind of money needed in terms of traveling. Maybe you're trying to travel with your family to visit this person in the hospital, if they are in the hospital. Okay? And with this, I'm even getting yeah, there's some kind of communication about this person. Using your instincts about something that's going on around you. I feel like it's going on around you, not to you. Alright? It's definitely going on around you. In your 6th position in your accomplishments, you have the Knave of Chalices. Younger Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be a friend of yours. Maybe you're telling your friend about this situation. If not that, I feel like maybe you work with this person and they may be into you. They may be into you. And something about them is like 1 minute they're really mature and then they're not mature. So it's like 1 minute they act like a child and then they act like an adult. So it's someone who can't really find who they are within themselves, is what it feels like to me. Or you feel this way about this person. Alright? Or they feel this way about you, where they feel like maybe you're acting like a child, or you feel like they're acting like a child. They can't get it together, is what it feels like to me. If not that, I do feel like if you are a younger person, you could be giving an older person advice about how they should save their money. It could be a family member. All right? But like how I say, anyone, doesn't matter how old you are, you can always learn from someone who's older, who's younger, doesn't matter. All right? But it is an accomplishment, so I do feel like this person took your advice, or you took the advice that this person was trying to give you. It could have been a friend who was saying, yo, bro, can you need to save your money, or you're using too much of your time, stop taking advantage of him and her, etc. Whereas with this man here, this could even be like a father. You could be external to these two people, where you're coming into their family life and you're probably like spewing venom at this younger person. This could even be a child, okay, where they're coming at you very harshly about a father. They could be saying, oh, daddy did this, daddy did that, is what it feels like to me. All right? And with this, I'm feeling like accusations with cheating. So maybe you're accusing someone of having acted like a child. Be more of a man, be more of a woman, etc. is what it feels like. And it's almost like they're just like they don't know how to differentiate. They don't know how to differentiate how they feel towards you based on someone else's presence, is what it feels like. So it's like once somebody comes into the picture, it's like they change, or you change. Okay? So it's almost like for example, like a bride at her wedding. Everyone is talking, chatting, having a good time as they're waiting, but then when a bride comes in the door, everyone's silent. So that's the kind of feeling that I get with how you feel, or someone else feels with you. Is that the minute you walk in the room, the whole energy changes, is what it feels like to me. All right? In your 7th position, you have the 10 of Chalices, 10 of Cups here. All right, so this represents emotional stability. You could feel emotionally stable right now. You could be doing well in a relationship. It could be a new one, whereas, like I said, maybe you do have someone in your life that's trying to tell you, go with the younger person, or go with the person who you feel more comfortable with. All right, maybe that other person was not right for you. It could even be a woman. All right, like if you're into same-sex relationships, it could even be that someone's trying to not get you to be in this lifestyle, like in the life. So I usually say that people who are like who are same-sex, like if you're a woman into woman, man into man, they usually say, like, they say in the life. So it's like liking same sex, basically. All right, and someone's trying to get you to not go down that lane. Or you have a father figure who is trying to trying to like barricade that. Okay, so it's almost like a father figure not wanting their child to be gay, is what the energy that I feel. Or there's some kind of fear with this person not wanting you to be, like, not wanting someone to be gay, like you hoping and praying someone isn't gay, or something weird like that. All right, so it's like meeting someone that you feel has been hiding who they are from you, like how I said with this. It could be like a male figure in your life who has been hiding. Like I said, with the murky water, some truth is coming to light about this person, whereas maybe they're hiding who they really are attracted to, who they really like, etc. Like I said, it could be something is being exposed in terms of someone who someone likes, like their taste in people and women and men, etc. Okay. And with the 10 of Cups here, like I said, it is your spiritual self. So you're very grounded spiritually is what I feel like. And not only are you grounded spiritually, but you're trying to ground other people spiritually as well in your energy. Okay. So with this, I do feel like you're taking on a lot of work. Possibly it could be too much work, but I feel like it's good for you. So it's bringing in something that is going to like possibly get you on the right path. You're going back to school, so it's going to benefit you and your family. Excuse me, is what it feels like. Okay. And so with this, I also feel like there's some energy of like trying to remove some kind of energy of guilt. You feel guilty about something, and it could be you possibly telling someone about somebody's past, who they really are, etc. And the person seems to have found out about it, is what it seems like. Or even this, you feel guilty not having had spent time with this person before. This could even been someone that passed, like they passed and you didn't get a chance to spend time with them, and you're regretting not having had spent time with them, seen them, etc. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna move on from there. Let me see. That was your 7th position. In your 8th position, you have the 9 of Chalices. So whereas you got the 10, so with your spiritual groundedness, your mentality, so all around you is emotionally stable. All right, right now for the most part. Okay, so you got a lot of cups. You got a lot of cups here. So now if I actually add these two numbers together, it becomes a 19. And then if I reduce the 19, that becomes a 10. All right. So all these cups reduce down to completion. All right. So whereas you do feel complete in your mind, you have made a decision about a person, you have made a decision about a job, some kind of situation you just got tired of that you just had to get out of, is what it feels like to me. And with this, I feel like there's some element of needing to find closure here, so that's why it's a 9. Okay, so like I said, whereas a unique closure about this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female, okay, needing to find it, using this person to bring in the closure about this person, okay. So whereas you're using possibly you got a younger person, you got an older one helping you to find closure about this person, okay, is what it feels like to me. In your 9th position, you have the 5 of Swords here. The 5 of Swords, they represent your mental mind as well. I'm not going to go with the exact meaning. I'm just going with what I feel off of the card. And with this, you're fighting for change here. You could be fighting for change with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be you fighting for change. This could be the person that is fighting for change with you. All right, or you're fighting for change with this person. If this isn't someone that passed, or if this isn't someone who is in a coma, this is a motherly figure who is fighting for change with you. Okay, there's an energy of them even wanting you to be around more often. So maybe they feel like you are not around. Maybe they feel like you're not spending enough time with them. Like I said, with the time spent. Someone definitely doesn't feel, if not a motherly figure, I feel like this could be like a relationship partner that feels like you're not around. Or you're like an onlooker to this. Okay? Whereas a fire sign female and a water sign male aren't spending time enough together, is what it feels like. But that's changing. So, I mean, something is going to come in either through communication here, from another family member, that's going to bring back stability into your home. Okay, is what it feels like. In your resolution, you have the 6 of Chalices. More cups. You literally got cups. You got cups all over the place right here. You're heavily dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, is what it feels like to me. And with this, back to the regret, like with this card, I am feeling like there is some kind of element of regret. Okay. And I feel like I said, it has to do with that female. It It has to do with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female. Okay, or someone who has that in their chart. Someone who is very motherly, etc. This could now I'm picking up that this person was in their 60s, pushing 70, so that they're going into their 70s. So they were already up there in age. And it's like you're regretting not having spent time with them. Okay? If not that kind of situation, I just feel very strongly that that's that. And now, okay, now that makes sense. Whereas with the Spanish, maybe this is the person that they were frustrated because you couldn't get it together in terms of trying to understand them, so that's why they moved away from you, or vice versa. There was some lack of understanding, whether that be like an actual language barrier or someone not really getting you the way, the kind of things that you talked about is what I feel like. Okay? Or someone else around you not really getting something. Something isn't making any sense to you. All right? Okay, so what it feels like to me, Virgo, is really getting down to the truth about a situation and using people to figure that out, is what it feels like to me. Kind of setting aside the confusion about someone in your life that was very motherly and caring. Okay? All right then, Virgo, that concludes your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And also, if you would like a private reading with me, please hit me up at hassaniife777@gmail.com. I appreciate you always. May many blessings come your way. Take care. Bye.